Hi everybody, and welcome to the channel about kit cars and other car topics. So I was on the phone with Greg before this weekend. I said, hey, if there's ever a time that you're working on a weekend and you want me to come down and do something, help you out, by all means give me a call. And so what I've been doing is leaving a clothes switch out in my car and a dust mask and anything that I need in case I need to get grimy or whatever. And sure enough, he gave me a call today. Said, hey, if you want to come down and remove all the panels and get the fenders and all that stuff off. So we're going to head down there and work on that today and see what it's looking like. You would have probably saw the look of horror on my face when we pulled the hood off and just saw all the dust. And you guys know how hard I've been like keeping everything super clean and meticulous, but this is one of the growing pains. And I know it's just dust, but oh my god, it's just brutal. I'm having a hard time dealing right now. It's just, it hurts. It hurts so much. But you can see even like the gas tank, the doors, I mean everything is just coated. Oh, that's a tough one. But in any case, I'm just gonna keep going. I gotta take off the valances. I gotta take the trunk apart and trying to do whatever I can to kind of save Greg some time. Plus, like my fenders, it was kind of specialty put together, and the bolts go in a certain order because they're shaved differently size-wise to make sure that the fenders look straight. So I'm gonna bag all that up, make sure it's all labeled correctly. But one of the difficult things is getting this valance screws out and finding the tools here to do it, since I barely have the tools to do it and Greg has plenty of tools, but where are they? That's the issue. So I'm going to keep going on this, and then afterwards I'm going to blow all this out. So I'm going to keep going. Well, as you can see, there's some great progress on the hardtop, and what I'm being told from him is in the next few days he wants to do that with all the panels. And so the only thing I didn't remove, I got it ready to remove, was the trunk. I always want to say the hood, but it's the trunk lid. Just because there's nowhere to put it, like he's maxed out space-wise. So I put all the panels underneath the hardtop in this rack, and so the only thing left on the body is the doors and the actual body itself. Everything else is off the car. So we're going to get these panels done first, and then get the body and the doors and possibly the trunk panel. He'll probably finish that first anyways once he has some space. But then we'll do the doors and we'll do the body afterwards. So, and then the idea in general is that we're going to paint all the parts off the car, and we're also going to buff all the parts off the car because that's a really crazy messy job too. And then do my thing on the car, get it all, the interior and everything figured out, and then bolt everything back on the car. So the process is going, or it seems to be going faster than I thought it would be. I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm still thinking a month or two. I have no idea how long it's going to take for me to get to the wiring, and but my mind is focused to just kick some ass and get this stuff done. And it's kind of funny because me and Greg had a conversation today, and he goes, there comes a point where every little nuance that you're looking at, which if you've been watching the channel, I do. I'm very meticulous about stuff. And in fact, seeing the dust today on the engine was just like, it's just part of the game, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's just so brutal. But, he was telling me, he's like, it comes to a point where like, you just want it over and you want to get it done because it's a grueling process. I mean, I'm, about 3 years into this now. And he's like, I think you're at that point. And I'm like, yes, very much so. Like, I'm done. Like, let's get this over with. And so, given that, my work and some other things don't get in the way, I am focused. I'm going to get this thing done. And since he's going a lot faster than I thought it was going to be, I want to get these parts out of here. Like, once they're painted, like, it needs to go. And it's like, okay, I don't know if a week is going to do it while I'm working full time and all that stuff to like get all this stuff processed and ready to bolt stuff back on. Because if I have any parts on the car while I'm doing all this other mechanical stuff and electrical stuff, I'm just going to jack the car up and scratch the paint and do that stuff. And I just really don't want to do that. So, so I don't know, but whatever it takes, I'm going to try to buckle down. And, if that means, bust out 20 hours on one weekend to like really just dig in and go, the thing I'll say about this is even though I'm walking into some territories that I haven't done, like, Dynamat and stuff like that, that's not as difficult as painting, so, and it's under the carpet too. So there's things that I haven't done, I haven't prepared for, I don't know much about. Biggest one I'm worried about is the electronics, because I got to rewire stuff to fit in that dash. And I am not a fan of cutting my harness up. So we'll see what goes on with that. But besides that, I think everything else is going to be somewhat easy, just time. It takes time to do it. And, but I am dedicated to like busting this out. And so I had a deadline of having this car finished by, hopefully December this year, sometime this year. And I don't know. I really don't know where it's going to land, but we're coming into car show season, and I would love to have this car at the shows and not get this car finished in February. And I just missed everything from, October through February when all the shows are happening. I really don't want to miss that season. And so I don't know. We'll just kind of see where it goes. I know I'm kind of babbling here, but I'm just, we're going downhill at this point instead of uphill. So I'm really happy about that. And we'll just see where it goes. So we have been talking about doing some upholstery in the car. So originally a while ago, I was saying that I was getting crazy quotes for upholstery. And I just, at this point, it's like, does it really matter? Let's just do a few little tiny things and, already got black leather seat. I want to say the door panels are probably vinyl. I don't think they're leather, but it matches the seat, whatever, it's fine. And then I need to do some kind of leather covering over the center console that I built. And that was about it. And then I was just going to do like black Raptor on the inside of the hardtop, because the hardtop's not really finished on the inside where they used to be, but the version 2s, they stopped doing that. And so we finally have a affordable, really good upholstery guy that maybe for $1,000 instead of $6,000, I could actually get some cool stuff done on the door panels, and maybe a little trim or something on the edge of the carpet, and do the whole top of the hardtop itself. And so, I'm probably going over budget at this point, but when you're this close, it's like, whatever, $1,000, let's get it done. Let's get it done right, and let's make something spectacular. And that's kind of how I feel at this point. I mean, I don't want to keep throwing money at it, but upholstery, I think, is as important as a paint in a sense. Like it's the next in line, if you will. So I don't know. We'll see where that goes. I don't know how long that takes, but if we can get that knocked out, then I'm all for it, and I'm willing to pay the extra money. And so I don't know. We'll see where this goes, but by the end of this year, this car's going to be finished. And if there's funds left, I'm taking the van and I'm bringing it right to Greg, and we're going to start fixing all the rust. Like, just start going at it and get that next car going. So that's it for this update, and appreciate everybody watching and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please help me out. Hit the subscribe button. And man, I'm really, really excited that things are moving forward, and a little bit pressure off of me right now while it's in somebody else's hands, but I'm there for support in any way I can, and I'm just happy that we're moving forward. And it's you could tell like I'm in a better mood with a nice big smile on my face, so that's a really good thing, because it was brutal for 3 months. So all right, everybody, have a great day, and can't wait to see you till the next episode.